Hey, 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 everybody. Welcome to GT Champions. This is Chris. I'm back, and it is time to do a replay broadcast of last night's final round at Mount Panorama for Lobby 3 in the GT Champions BMW Cup, sponsored by HyPrix. Glad you could all make it. Those of you who are watching live, and those of you who end up watching later. Just a shout out to HyPrix. All the beautiful stuff that you see, all the graphics that you see, everything that makes everything look pretty, all done by HyPrix, so make sure you guys check them out. Also coming up this week in just a couple of days is Gentleman's GP by J-Rod, titled That 70s Show. So there are the details right there. You can pause and go back, or you can go and find it on Discord. It'll be there. No news on Midweek Madness this week. It's been a little busy for me the last 36 hours with a giant wildfire burning in the town over, and I've been trying to help out at the evac center and keeping everything going. So bear with me as I get through this. I'm pretty tired, but I'm trying to get these last races done. It was the end of the season, and if you haven't watched Lobby 1 and 2 races, you need to do that. Lobby 2 race was pretty freaking awesome the last several laps for sure. There was a whole lot going on, and Lobby 1 just had up so many twists and turns in the championship fight. So yeah, it's good races to go watch, that is for sure. But we're going to watch this one. I haven't seen this one. I don't even know who won. I have purposely left... well, I'm sorry. I do know who won, but I have the picture hidden from me, so I can't remember. Because I'm old and I don't remember things. But anyway... so we are here at Bathurst, Mount Pan, man. This thing is awesome. I love this track. It is so much fun. It's one of the best tracks in the game, probably in life. Now, I'm going to tell you, yes, Mount Panorama is a great track. There's so much to it, but everybody has their home track. So the Aussies are all like, this is ours. We're going to kill you all. We're going to take it. Yay. For me, my favorite track is a Sonoma. I know it sounds dumb. I don't even know if most of you know what that track is, but that's the track from near my hometown, and I love it. Anyway, it's not in the game, but it is here anyway. But hey, let's quickly go through the grid order. So on our right here is our pole sitter. That is Speed Freak from HyPrix. Right next to him is going to be Icer's Powers. Then in row 2 and P3 is going to be BVL's Hitcho in his King of the Mountain livery. They've been running for all of their cars. Another special livery by the Black Flag driver J49. So a lot of people using some really cool new liveries for the final round here at Bathurst. Next up, there is ART's Wooly, and he is starting in P5. Right next to him, my compadre here at RWB and World Cup designer Venom. He's going to be starting in P6. Then we are missing Dalton. He was supposed to be here in P7, so instead everybody moves up a spot. So starting in P7 is J-Rod, the RWB team captain. Next to him is Hiffelman. Yeah, Hiffelman. He's starting there in P8. P9 now is going to be Toolshed. Whoa, where'd my camera go? There's Toolshed. Right next to Toolshed is going to be Kawazari from HyPrix. Then Renegade has a special livery for the race there, the red electric, the Beta electrical car. So that's a new one there. So that is Renegade. PD Snow didn't make it, so Spider is moving up a spot and taking that. Last but certainly not least is Nolander. So that is your grid order for this race today, and it's going to be a doozy. Turn 1 is always going to be the big right? Lobby 1 had one person go off during that race. Lobby 2, we had multiple red flags. The first red flag was we had a disconnect, so we restarted, waited for that driver, and then we had a massive accident in turn 1. We red flagged again, and we didn't get to go after that, so you'll see that it became a real mess on the third start. But in any case, we're here now. So let's get to this race, shall we? So let's get up here to method, and we've got our lights on. Method, also known as Speed Freak, and here we go. Let's actually. I have to get. Let's get to the camera here, so we can see turn one. Got some cars getting through. Look at that! Everybody gets through. Look at that! Way to go, team! All right, so Powers up the hill has the inside line. You know, I want to go see that really quick. Again, I just wanted to check for any incidents. So Method has the inside line and should have had the run out of the corner, but he didn't get a very good run because Powers just powered through on the outside. So here they go. It's a drag race up the mountain, up the hill. It looks like Powers is gonna take the. Oh, look at this. Okay, so Method's got to stay on the outside, keep it out there so he can have the left-hander. He doesn't make it work, and Powers moves up into first. There's a whole group of people. Doggone cameras. I don't have a keyboard. Sorry, folks. I don't have the keyboard working in replay mode. So there we go. Everybody climbing up the mountain. Sorry for the... oh, Nolander gets a little bit sideways. But Powers has got... Oh, boy. All right. I thought for a second there that Method was going to go inside them, inside there, but up at the top now, it's time to start going down that mountain and into some very sharp, hard braking zones. Right in through here, you got to get into the dip, but just try not to hit the grass and get a penalty. And out you go. And it looks like Hitcho's up into third, Wooly in fourth. So Wooly making a great move up to the front. There he is right there, and there is Mr. Jones, Old Man Jay, Toolshed, and wow, Nigel got shuffled pretty far back during the during all of that. So I'll have to see how that goes for him. And still everybody coming down Conrad together, so that's a good sign. Nobody's had any off-track moments. I wanted to stay on that camera. Doggone it. Why does it change to the cameras like that? All right. I hate not... sorry for the jerk around. Oh, my gosh, Chris. Get some sleep. I'm sorry for the camera jerking around because I don't have... I can't just mash the camera number I want. Oh, these two. These two. And there we go. Oh, he goes a little wide. Holds it together, but might lose a spot now. Yep. Here comes Hitcho. Hitcho's like, I'm here now. I'm here. Now Method's got to do it all over again. He's got to battle up the mountain. This time he has the inside line, which is good for him. So he should be able to hold that together, and he does. And now single file everybody up the hill. That's the way that it works. Here comes Old Man Jay leading the second pack. Kawazari. Side by side is Nigel, and oh, Nigel into the wall. A lot of crazy right there. Renegade gets the inside, makes the move. Nigel drops to 10th. Man, he's got damage to the car. He is struggling back there. He just keeps falling down the order. What the heck, bro? There is Spider. Spider is battling it out with Hi-Fi Man and Nolander in that beautiful livery from our RWB captain. And Powers does get back around Method somewhere up the hill. Let's go find out what happened there. Because he wasn't... Oh, yes, he was. Never mind. Method was in front of him. He was getting around Hitcho. That's what it was. Silly me. Silly me. Sorry. You get to watch some more again. Hey, Big Red. Good to see you, bud. Yeah, there's some battles happening in the back, too. Let's see. Let's go stay with, right about... Well, here's a battle for 5th. J-Rod, Old Man Jay and Kawazari, I'm thinking. That's actually for 6th position. These two battling. Oh, getting a little loose there, Kawazari. Kawazuri, I guess. And then here comes the next pack. Renegade, Venom, Hi-Fi Man, Spider, No Lander. Crazy. Okay, this is good stuff, you guys. Everybody's right here. Everybody's having a race. I love it. I love it. Powers. I don't know what the gap is, but it looks to be about 2 seconds. Maybe almost 2.5 seconds. 1,000, 2, 1,000. Yeah, about 2 seconds-ish. So Method is back just a little ways. Hitcho about equal distance back. And Wooly now. Oh, Wooly, look at this. Okay, Mr. Jones. Mr. Jones be on Wooly's tail. Oh, Wooly gets a little loose. Jared's going to get a great run out of there. And he does. And up into 4th place he goes. Wooly's going to have to slip back and try that all over again. Got a little damage to the left front of the car after hitting the wall. It'll fix itself here momentarily, and then he can continue on. And Kawazuri is... Wait a minute. Where did... He was battling someone for 6th. Who was that? That was... I don't know who it was, but he was battling them, and that person is gone now. All right, so down the hill we go. Powers in 1st. Method in 2nd, coming down into the dip. Here comes Hitcho right behind him. And then Wooly got around Mr. Jones. Wait, how did that happen? Hold on. Where did that happen? Okay, there's Mr. Jones right there. There's J-Rod. Oh, he hits the wall. And he goes really slow, and that's where Wooly gets around. Okay, I was like, how did that work? So Wooly back up to 4th, J-Rod in 5th, Kawazuri catching right there. So we're going to see a little battle for that 4th position is between 3 cars now. And we're, what, 5 minutes in? Putting on a show, people. Wooly got a little loose, and I thought J-Rod was going to go for it. Here we go. Nice little livery shot for you, Wooly. Now, what is J-Rod going to do? Is he going for it? Kawazuri going for it? What's happening here? I'm looking behind. Kawazuri kind of staying in place. J-Rod looking like he's going to want to take this. He lays back. Lays it back. Kawazuri, he's defending. Oh, Kawazuri is going inside. Kawazuri is going inside. Oop, doesn't make it work. Ah, come on, camera. Sorry. So J-Rod defending for his life. That just instantly made me think of the new Top Gun movie when they were battling it out. He's hitting the little button. Defending, defending. Anyway, I'm old. J-Rod down. It's a drag race. Man, I swear, Kawazuri, these HyPrix drivers just like drag racing up the mountain. It looks like he's got a better run. J-Rod's probably going to tuck in. No, I don't know. J-Rod has the line. He's going to break a little later, maybe. Nope, he breaks a little sooner. He says, I'm not going to. I'll live to fight another day. That's what we'll do. All right, so everything's still going pretty good up the hill. Everyone's still in order. This is the battle for 4th position right up here that we're looking at. And then right behind them, here comes Toolshed and Nigel, who's made his way up to 8th. Then Renegade, Hi-Fi, Old J. Here comes No Lander, and somewhere Spider. There he is. So everyone's still on the top of the mountain together. So that's pretty good. We're at lap 4, and everyone is still pretty close together. So there goes Powers. Method in P2, and there's Hitcho. And here comes the rest of the crew. Lots of cars into Forest Elbow, out of Forest Elbow, down Conrad, where they are going to be foot to the floor for a good 15 seconds and fighting it out. All right, so down Colorado into, forget what this corner is called because I forget things. Here comes everybody now. This is great, guys. I'm liking this. So Kawazuri is now past J-Rod, somewhere on the hill, and is attacking now Wooly. All right, let's see. The top three are still just kind of out there on their own a little bit. Wooly is leading the charge for the rest of the pack, basically. Kawazuri trying to show his headlights all over the mirrors of Wooly, trying to get him concerned about what's behind him instead of what's in front of him. Ooh, Kawazuri's right on his tail. Let's watch from the cockpit view the chasing up the mountain. Ooh. And he's got J-Rod not too far behind. This one is a tough one. You got to be on the brakes without losing the car. Oh! Like that. You got to be real careful. Kawazuri is looking everywhere. He is throwing that car all over the place. Now, this could be a little bit of just the, you know, the lag of the recording, but now there's no way Kawazuri's not going for it. From this far, from this close, he's going to make it. But look at Wooly's just parked it right in the middle of the track. And Kawazuri's just can't, he's got to find a way around him. And he forces the issue, and now it's a drag race. And he's going to take the spot right there. Wooly's thought better of it and said, well, maybe he'll outbrake himself. But Kawazuri moves up to fourth. And now J-Rod is in the next seat to try to get around. Whoa! Wow, J-Rod, that was deep. That was, oh no! Oh no! Oh no, move, Wooly. Move. Move, move, move. I don't think Jared needs to wait anymore. He already waited, and then I think Wooly just kind of spun himself around there. Let's go on board with Wooly. Here's Wooly. Come on. He got the little bit of a bump. J-Rod ran out of brakes, but then he got in the grass. And he was going here, and then he just hit this gas and spun himself around. So that spin around, it wasn't his fault, but J-Rod, being the master racer he is going to give the spot back. So I think, right? I'm assuming so. Yeah, he's waiting for he's waiting for Wooly to get going. There he goes. And so now J-Rod will fall all the way to the back of the grid. That probably won't turn out good for him later in the race, is my assumption. But we're about sportsmanship and clean driving, and J-Rod realized he made a mistake, and he... Ooh, did I see what I just thought I saw? Did Hitchell just whack the wall? Yep, got a little bit out of sorts there. That's just a little bit closer. You can see Kawazuri's lights there now, so Kawazuri hunting now Hitcho, and he's really driving fast. He's like really pushing that car. Toolshed up to 5th. Nigel up to 6th. Man, I was saying earlier about we want clean driving. We want people to not be jerks on the track. And our stewarding program really helps to ooh, Renegade got a little off track. Our stewarding program is designed to both penalize and teach drivers the appropriate way they should be driving and what not to be doing. The penalties are to give relief to the driver that was affected by what happened, and it gives us a chance to teach and train. So we try to have as clean of drivers as we can here in GT Champions, but some of these newer drivers that have shown up recently don't have the same philosophy that we do, and so it's a training time for them. Wow, Kawazuri's there now. He is looking for that third spot. He wants to be on that podium. He wants to put a HyPrix driver on the podium. So we'll see how he makes it work. I mean, we're only 13 minutes in. There's still, you know, 3/4 of the race to go. Now, Kawazuri started back in P10 or 10 or 11 somewhere. So it's ooh, look at that. He makes the move work. Is he going to make it stick? He does, and into the podium places goes the HyPrix driver Kawazuri. And Hicho has to succumb, and now he is in 4th. He's probably not happy about it. Whoever is happy about losing a position on a race course, but Toolshed and Nigel now are finding their way up the hill and not far from these battles. I like that livery tool shed. Looks nice. Oh, Hicho. Hicho having a hiccup. What happened here? Because I just saw all these cars come by him. Oh, he hit the wall and goes slow. And here comes Toolshed. Toolshed's thinking he might have a spot. And he doesn't get through. Come on. And now Toolshed and Nigel are going to have a little drag race down the hill. There goes Nigel up into P5. Toolshed not far behind. Now Hicho's in big trouble. He's got he's got damage to the front and both front suspensions. That's going to hinder his speed down the hill, which should let the drivers a little closer. Okay, the damage has repaired itself, but the damage has not been completed yet. Here comes 2 cars anxious to take that 4th spot from Hicho. Oh, I thought I saw a move there. I thought Nigel was gonna wait, Nigel, did Nigel pass Toolshed? Oh, he didn't. Okay, sorry. Let's get backward. All right, you're gonna check up front real quick. Power is still sitting out front. Method. And there is Kawazuri in 3rd, so not too shabby. Hicho has some work to do, man. Powers is just running away with this race. It's doing pretty good. Here comes Nigel in Toolshed, and look who is like this big gap. Finally, there is Hi-Fi Man. He's the only Z4 driver on the track, and there is Renegade not far behind. There's Old Man Jay, and then No Lander is coming around through the corner now, and Wooly. So there's some gaps back here. Actually, this looks like a fun little battle, baby. We watch this one for a minute. Oh, No Lander hits the wall. Oh boy. Okay, let's go back. Let's go back and see this here. It looked like No Lander caught the wall. Wooly was right there. Oh, I see. He just Wooly was there. Wooly playing it right and see? Right, guys? That's how you do it. Here comes J-Rod and Spider Team at the back of the field. They got some work to do to get back up there. Powers is just gone. Powers is all the way down Conrad, just about. He's halfway down Conrad. And he's purple right now. Kawazuri holds the fastest lap, but Powers is up by 4/10 on that. So we'll see how he does in this last sector. Here comes Method and then Kawazuri down the hill. Then a little ways back, there's Hicho, and then there's Nigel and Toolshed. So everyone's starting to space out, not like, but like Gaps. Oh my gosh, why did I even have to explain that? I don't even know why. I'm tired. I was up till like 2 in the morning at this center, so but I wanted to get one of these done today. All right, let's see. Anything happening? Well, kinda. Wooly is catching up to Nolander here. He was following up on the hill. Look at that closing speed. Holy crap, Wooly's right there. Wooly's going to go inside. Is he going to go late? Is he going to dive? Nope, he's going to hold it together. This car has got a lot of slippy slidey in the back end if you're not careful. Whoa, Nolander goes around. Free spot. Free spot for Wooly. So Wooly up into 10th. J-Rod 11th. And then Nolander gets it back together in time to not lose the last spot. All right. Power's just off in his own little world. And Method, he's got a pretty decent gap. Got Speed Freak right there. And then Kawazari. Look at that, all by himself. There's like nobody around. Here comes Hitcho. Nigel isn't too far behind. There he is. And there's Toolshed. So these guys are having their own little battle for that 4th spot. There we go. Out of Forest Elbow, down Conrad once again. They're going to do this about 30 times. Well, they're probably going to do like 28 laps, but maybe 29 depending on how they cross the line. But it's going to be a lot of times. We're trying to see. I wish I had timing. I mean, I think there's live time. Oh, there was live timing in Sport. It doesn't have it anymore for us, unfortunately. Oh man, my eyes, all the smoke. Yeah, they had to evacuate a whole town. Like what? It was like thousands of people had to evacuate this town. They've lost like 200 buildings. And it's still burning, and then there's another one a little further north burning, and they've got evacuations. It's just a mess up here, guys. The Northwest is on fire. So far, everything's kind of calmed down. Everyone's just finding their place to be. I don't see anybody like really close and battling for. Oh wait, right here. Here we go. Wooly and J-Rod. This is a thing. Who's that just went into turn 1? That's got to be. Let me see who that is. Oh, Nolander. Oh, I thought maybe Nolander Pit or something. But Wooly. Under attack from the J-Rod boss. Although it's kind of lost a little time to him. He was a lot closer going up the hill. Okay, quick rundown. Let's see. Powers going into turn 1 now. Speed Freak crossing the start finish at the moment, heading to turn 1 now. And look at that. Kawazari, his teammates right there. Hello. Okay, this battle is for P2 now. Kawazari making presence known. I guarantee there's no team orders here. None. It's the final race. And, whoa. Well, that should have waited. Kawazari should have waited for that. That's kind of messed up. Did he tap him? He did. He bumped him into the wall and just said, "That's fine. I'll just go." Okay. We'll let that. Well, they're teammates. They can fight it out later. So Kawasari up into P2. Method in P3. Wow. Where's Nigel at? There he is. Oh, Nigel. Doggone it, Chris. Nigel's gotten around Hitcho and is up into P4. And now Toolshed has to get around Hitcho. I will say I love the camera angles at this track. They got some good ones. So Hitcho still tracking down behind Nigel. So Nigel hasn't really pulled away yet, but I have a feeling Hitcho is paying attention to what's in front of him, but also seeing those bright yellow lights behind him. Like, this is what it looks like for him when he looks backwards. He sees, crap, that guy's right there. I got to do something. Stay in this slipstream. Don't lose track of Nigel, and don't let Toolshed get too close. They're actually spaced out just enough where I don't think that's anything to worry about. But when you're driving in your mirrors, you end up making mistakes. So hopefully he's being careful. Let's see, Method and Kawasari kind of spaced out a little bit here. So our next battle then right here is Toolshed on Hitcho, trying to get that 5th place spot. Anybody see a cow or a UFO anywhere? I don't see it. I know it's out there somewhere. I don't know where you see it in the game, but we're gonna watch race cars, not UFOs and flying cows. What's nice is I can't have commentators curse because this race has already happened, so I can stare at these guys, talk about them, and not feel any remorse if they crash the car. I mean, not happy for them, but like at least I know it wouldn't be my fault. Yeah, just not getting there yet. All right, let's check things out up front. Power's still all the way down. Isn't this called the chase? Like this little part right here? I think that's called the chase. I don't remember. Somebody can tell me, or not. Kawasari into P2. Method still in P3. So teammates nose to tail on the podium. Nigel not far back though. I mean, he can see these guys when he comes out of this chicane. He should be able to. Dang it! Come on, Chris. He should be able to see them. Well, he might not see them coming out of the turn, but yeah. He might be able to see tail lights here when he comes out. No, there's a little rise in the road, so he's not seeing them. But he's close. He's close. And then there is Hitcho and Toolshed, so we'll see what happens there. Hi-Fi Man and Renegade in P7 and 8 coming into turn 1 now. We got another little cluster here with Old Man J and Wooly. So Wooly's fallen back to 10th. Did we miss something? Maybe I'm missing. Oh, I'm thinking of Hitcho. I was looking at the car. I was like, that looks like something Renegade was, or Venom was just passing. How'd he get way back there? J-Rod is in just get around the track and turn your laps mode. Spider doing the same thing. Get points for your team. And Nolander coming down Conrad now. So, just checking to see how things are. Oop. Calzari. I thought Calzari hit the wall. He is tracking. He is driving like a maniac. I think he wants that win because he's leaving his teammate behind. So we'll see how that works out. Nigel, though, has not shaken Hitcho off of his bumper yet. Hitcho's still there, and Toolshed not far behind. This battle for fourth is still alive and kicking. We're almost to the halfway point. One more lap, and we'll just be about the halfway mark. We're at 26 minutes, almost 27 minutes. Through a 1 hour race. So fourth, fifth, and sixth right there on your screen. And they are all ready to battle it out. I want to see. Oh wait, Method goes into the pits. Did he get in clean? I want to see this because I saw this in the Lobby 2 race and the Lobby 1 race where people were missing that pit entrance and having a real challenge getting in. Or someone else pit right in front of him and missed it completely. That's Kawazuri. Was that Kawazuri? Hold on a second. Kawazuri looks like he's going to pit early. Okay. Oh, and he misses it completely. Completely. That's a huge mess. Method gets through, and he gets it okay, but Kawazuri misses his pit box. He's going to have to go around. I wonder how much time that cost him. It's not going to be a small amount. It's enough probably for Method's going to get around him. Kawazari will definitely pit at the end of the next lap. Oh, wow. Okay, so Nigel up into third. Hitcho and Toolshed. So that's 3, 4, and 5 on the road. They all still have pit stops to make. So Method being the first one. There he is, getting his fuel in the car now. So Method from HyPrix. HyPrix! Hello! How are you doing, HyPrix? Anyway. So, let's see. When's Power's going to come in? Dang, Power's tires look freaking awesome. How's he making these things last so long? He's not going to pit for several laps. If he pits in several laps, I might be shocked. He's got plenty of fuel, and he's got great-looking tires, and he's got a gigantic lead. Kawazuri now sitting in P2, but that's because he missed his pit box. Oh, he's really struggling with that car right now. Oh, he's probably just PO'd about that mishap. I wonder if I didn't see, he's not carrying a penalty, so since he didn't go into the pits, he didn't get a pit entry penalty. So I don't think he did. I mean, maybe it's going to give it to him when he comes through the next time. I don't know. He just shot flying through there. So he'll probably pit next. There is Hitch. Oh, Hitcho got around Nigel. Hold on, let's go see this. So there's Nigel. They're into the dip or whatever you want to call it. Oh, yep, he gets a little loose. Saves it from hitting the wall, but that gives just enough space for Hitcho to get by. So back up into P3 goes Hitcho. Back up in front. But Nigel is in the catbird seat now. He's right there. Actually, Toolshed is the one sitting there. He's got two cars battling in front of him, and he gets to take advantage of it. But let's see, does Nigel go for it? Actually, what I want to do is see, does Kawazari go in the pits? Because Kawazari's just ahead of these guys. Ooh, Nigel looking inside, doesn't do it. Okay, Kawazari into the pits. This time he's going to be a little bit more careful. Does Hitcho go in? Nope. Does Nigel go in? Nope. Okay, all three of these guys stay on the racing track. Kawazuri is going to go into his pit box. He's going to lose his spot here pretty soon. There he goes. And let's see. Let's watch a pit stop. Let's watch a pit stop. Pit stop. There it is. Oh, Kawazuri, you poor man. Sorry, dude. That was a rough one. All right. Oh, come on, camera. Do stuff that's supposed to be done. All right. Powers is still out there, and here we go. Hitcho, Nigel, and Toolshed. So they are 2, 3, and 4 on the track right now. Still some pit stops to make, and I think that they will probably come out, when they come out, right around where Kawazuri is. So there's going to be some good battles here happening later. Oh, Nigel was looking inside there for a second and didn't make it go of it. So I think he's just going to sit here and follow him up the hill, wait for a mistake. Yeah, he's got so much pace coming out of these corners. He's getting a lot better exit out of some of these corners. Oh, I don't know. Let's see that slipstream kick in. There's Toolshed's back there a little ways. I think Nigel might be able to make something happen here. Is he going to go for it? He lays back. He lays it in the wood and says, I'm going to wait for another shot at this. I want to see if these guys are going to pit. We're at the halfway mark. Now is a good time to do it. Anybody going to undercut? Nope. They're going to all stay together. Sorry, I'm confused about something. Hang on a second. Okay, well, anyway, back to P1. So there's... wait a minute. Oh, that's... Okay, I'm sorry. That's a blue flag. I was like, who is Powers fighting with right now? That didn't make any... Oh! Was that Spider that went around? Okay. There's Nigel, Hitcho, Toolshed still up there battling it out. Hi-Fi Man in 5th, Wooly in 6th, Mr. Jones in 7th, Kawazuri in 8th, Method in 9th, Renegade, Old Man J, Nolander, and Spider. Spider with a penalty for pit, something in the pits because it's 3 seconds. So is Powers going to go in yet? I mean, he doesn't need to, but he might as well. It's halfway through the race. Okay, the answer is no. He's not going to do it. All right, so Nigel does get around Hitcho, but and has a decent space. Like, something must have happened there. So now Hitcho has to deal with Toolshed. I think now would be a good time for Hitcho to pit and grab some new tires because he can. And who's going inside? Oh, I thought for a second that Toolshed was going to go inside. He did not. All right, so this is the battle for second on the road. Kawazuri and Speed Freak have done their pits already, so we'll have to see them go. Looks like Hi-Fi Man hasn't pit yet. Wooly coming into the pits now. So what is J-Rod doing? J-Rod's staying out. Kawazuri is in P8 is the first one that's completed a pit stop in the top. You know, everybody in front of him on the track is not pit yet. The same with Method. So Method actually... So, oh, that's interesting. So Kawazuri still was ahead of Method, even though he had that mix-up in the pits. How did he make that work? They have about the same amount of fuel, so I don't know what that's all about. How did he do that? Maybe Kawazuri, maybe Method made a mistake. That's the only thing I can think of. Renegade's made his pit stop. Jay has not. Wooly has. Nolander has not, and Spider has. So Let's see here. Nigel or Venom, he is coming up to... Why do I have... Oh, I can't turn off the nicknames. That's right. Because it's a replay. That makes sense. Wow. Yeah, Nigel's made a huge move up front. Here comes Hitcho and Toolshed, and the two of them still just hanging out together. Does Nigel go in the pits? There he goes. Into the pits goes Nigel. Let's see if Hitcho follows suit. No, Hitcho stays out. What does Toolshed do? He stays out too. So Nigel pits out of P2 with no more fuel left. So Toolshed will move up, and Hi-Fi Man will show up in, well, he's currently 5th on the road. He'll move up to 4th, but he still owes a pit stop. And he'll have to do that in about the end of the next lap because his fuel light is on and blinking. There is Nigel getting his services done. I like what he did with the chrome and made it blue. That looks good, dude. That looks good. All right, so Kawazuri and Method are going to get around him here. This is where they're going to move up. Mr. Jones pits. He's not in his pit box yet, but Method has now come around. I want to see pit stops. There we go. I like it when the cars come in. Oh, he changed his car too. He changed the colors. Okay, look at that. All right, real quick. Let's see. Where's the leader? Coming out of Forest Elbow now. And he'll be pitting because his light's on, is blinking, and he is going to have to pit. Hitcho definitely is going to have to pit. And so is Toolshed. So these two are going to pit. I'm curious to see if... oh, Hi-Fi Man's going to have to pit too. So Kawazuri should move all the way up to P2 and Speed Freak P3. What I want to know is Nigel's in 7th. When Hitcho and Toolshed... when... these two pit, he should come out right behind Method. Yeah, that's about right. Oh, wait, hold on. What happened there? Hold on. Something happened with Powers. Was he heading into the pits? Yep. Oh, he did what Kawazuri did. He completely missed it. He completely missed it. And he's got to go all the way around again, and he doesn't have a lot of fuel. I think that car on the track behind him, that is Nolander. But Powers has to go all the way around. He just outbroke himself in the pit lane. That's twice today. That's twice today with these cars, or with these, this lobby. Oof. Okay, that's a lot of, that's going to be a significant amount of time loss. But I mean, he has a gigantic lead. There goes Hitcho. Hitcho getting into the pits. Toolshed also going into the pits. Yep. And there goes... Uh-oh. What happened to Hi-Fi Man? Hold on a second. Something happened here. Oh. Oh, what the... Oh, that's... Oh, how did he get in the dirt? No, go... Oh! That sucks. That's a 3-second penalty for cutting off the pit lane, so he's going to get that coming out. Oh, boy. All right, so Kawazuri is going to come around and take the second place spot again. Powers hasn't even pit yet. Where is Powers on the track? He's up in the mountain right now. So Kawazuri should come across now and just pass all three of these drivers that are in the pits. There we go. Hi-Fi Man is coming in the pits. There's Toolshed's pit service. There is Hitcho. And there is Hi-Fi Man getting his work done. Hi-Fi Man, that's cool. He must do like, he must work on audio stuff. I need to get some glasses because I'm looking at my grid order form, and it looks like it says Hiffelman, but then I'm looking a little closer, and that makes sense. Hiffelman, Hi-Fi Man? Yeah, Hi-Fi Man 7. Oh, God. Anyway, all right, Powers, he's going to pit now. That's for sure. He doesn't have a choice, or he's going to lose the race because he is going to run out of gas. If he doesn't, he's going to come in with like maybe 2 or 3 liters left. All right, so into his pit box. This time, nice and slow. Get yourself in there. There you go. Kawasuri is just coming down through the dip right now. I think there's actually a name for it. I don't know if it is actually the dip. I think it might be the dip, but into forced elbow. So he's got a long way down Conrad taps the wall a little bit. There comes Speed Freak, not far behind him. And Nigel's really close. Nigel can see these guys now. Look, he's going to come around the corner, and he's going to catch a glimpse of those taillights. And the headlights up above. Yeah, that's Method he sees up there. Nigel having quite a race getting himself up close. Powers in the pits. There he is from Icer. So he's getting his services done. Kawasuri is just coming out down to the last corner. Powers is pulling out now. There's that 3-second penalty for cutting the pit lane. But that's fine. I mean, it's 3 seconds. That's nothing. He has got miles ahead of these people. He's where's Powers right now? He's coming into turn 2 now. And Kawasuri is just out of turn 1, climbing the hill. So there is work to be done. Method sitting in 3rd. Nigel sitting in 4th. Where's Toolshed? There he is. So Toolshed made his way around Hitcho in the pits. So good on him. Top 5, not bad. I mean, you still have 19 minutes left to go, but wait, who's that right behind him? Is that Renegade? Oh, Renegade's in an M3. I just realized that. I only because I can hear the sound. Yeah, and the taillights are a little different, but I didn't realize he was in the M3 all this time. Yeah, he is. Oh my goodness. I didn't even think about that. That's a bold choice for this track. I've seen the Z4 do well, and I've seen the M6, but I've not... I mean, the M3 is a pretty nimble little car, but I don't know how it is in these, especially like right in places like this. I haven't driven it on the hill, so I should probably try that one night. Wooly in 8th, Hi-Fi Man in 9th, and there is Mr. Jones in 10th. Not far behind. We might see a battle here for this 9th spot. Oh! Hold on, what just happened here? Something, was that J-Rod I saw moving around, or hit this guy? Was this Hi-Fi Man? Oh, he gets all kinds of out of shape, stuck on the wall. J-Rod's going to go right past him, and J-Rod up into 9th. Hi-Fi Man in 10th. Oh, I have done that 100 times on this freaking track. Old Man J, 3-second penalty, I'm assuming is for pit entry or exit. Nolander in 12th and Spider in 13th. All right, so Powers leads the way. Who's that right behind him that just spun out? Oh, that was Spider. Okay. So Powers in first, Kawasuri in second place. Pretty far back. Actually, not that far back. Powers coming into turn 2 right now, and then right there is Kawasuri. So he's not too far back. There's hope that Kawasuri can catch Powers if he can turn the kind of laps he was doing before. Let's see. 203, 205, 204, 204, 239, 219. Oh, 208. Wow, Powers had a bunch of really bad laps. One of them is his pit stop, but 2 of those I think were, one of them was going, that 219 is probably when he shot through the pit entrance, is my guess. Oh no, Kawasuri gets a penalty. Where does he get that from? Let's see, where did he get that from? How do you get a penalty going up the hill? How does that happen? Hold on a second. Is that because he went all the way over the white lines? I didn't realize you could even do that there. I guess you can. So Kawasuri, that is lap traffic in front of him, not for position. Speed Freak in P2. Lou, look who's there. Okay. Okay, this is happening, guys. This is 4P3. Nigel's caught up to Method. And now we get to... Uh-oh, yellow flag. What's going on? Who's out of the way? Where's the yellow flag coming from? Okay, it's back to green. Something happened there. So, I heard during, like, there were some interviews and people from Lobby 1, Lobby 2 doing interviews, and the guys were like, we really like the series. We just really don't like the qualifying part, like where you set the lap on the track. The hard part is there's really no other way for us to do a series where we can keep the drivers in the same lobbies, because when do we do the qualifier, right? Do one race every other weekend and do a qualifier the weekend before and then spread everybody out that way? I mean, it doesn't make any sense. They could just do the qualifier during the race, right? Like what they're doing now. And I think it's been making for some great racing, and it's kept the... Wait, hold up. Hold the freaking phone. Okay. Did we lose Kawazuri? What happened here? Let's see. Oh, he went off track. Whoa, and he spun around. What is happening? Just having a hard time getting going? Yeah, we lost Kawazuri all the way down to 5th. He is struggling, and he's got a whole group of guys coming behind him. Why is it? What is going on there? And he got a 2.5-second penalty for something. He probably got a penalty for hitting somebody. And then there goes through a bunch of cars. Oh my gosh. Well, that changes things. Powers, Speed Freak, and Nigel now on the podium spots. Now we just see who decides to grab which spot. There's only about 15 minutes left in the race. Oh, Hitcho. Hitcho has a moment. Hold on, what happened here? He's by himself, so nobody... Oh, he just caught a little bit of the grass, got himself all kinds of sideways. Renegade's like, yes, please. This is for 5th position right here. Get that big old throaty twin turbo V8, and then you hear that little M3 engine. I don't know what's in the M3 actually. I think it's a V8 still. It's just a different, or is it a V6? It's got to be an 8, right? Let me check up front here. How are things doing? Oh, hold on. Big news. Big news. All right, so Method's got blue flag drivers in front of him. So he's got lap traffic he's dealing with here. I think that's Spider, and there's no lander. Oh, and he catches the grass, the dirt a little bit. Nigel closes in. Now we see that we might have ourselves some action here for this 2nd place. Especially with lap traffic ahead. That always adds a little spice to the mix, right? Ooh, Nigel, not a very good exit out of elbow. Out of forced elbow. That is Toolshed back there. Toolshed's just hoping somebody up in front of him gets tangled up a little bit, and he nabs that podium place. Ooh, it's really hard to... Oh, boy. And Nigel's going to go through... Okay, let's go watch that again, because that was... you can watch from Nigel's. That's... I don't think anybody did anything wrong. It looked like that car in front got sideways, and it was right in front of Method, and that is going to let Nigel just slip on through. Come on, camera. So... up into P2 now, Nigel goes. Remember at the beginning of the race, he was all the way back in 10th? Remember that? So, yeah. These guys have made major gains during this race. Just being consistent and not making any mistakes as what's brought these guys up into the podium places. But look right here. There is Method, and look right behind him, Toolshed. So we have... It's essentially a three-way battle for second. There's still plenty of time for Toolshed to catch these guys, especially if they make any mistakes. Or get caught up in any. Whoa, Toolshed, 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 no! No! Toolshed! Buddy, you were so close, come on. Camera. Oh, we got a little... Oh, no, 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 no. Ah, you were there. You were there. You were all part of the action. Okay, careful. You got dirty tires. This is not a set of corners you want to go through with dirty tires. Oh, and he's got a whole bunch of guys showing up. Look, Hitcho's right there now. Oh, no, Toolshed. Go, go, go. Oh, boy. Hitcho and Renegade are right there. And it looks like someone else has made their way there. That's Wooly. And Kawazuri's a little bit of a ways behind him, but we might see Hitcho and Renegade. Renegade's going for it. Here he goes. And he made it work already. That was quick work coming out of that corner. So now... Renegade up into 5. Up into P5. Look at him go. Hitcho in 6th. Hitcho's had a pretty good race. He's been up near the top 5 the whole race. He was at P2 and 3 for a while. Just people out driving him. That's how racing goes. And Wooly in 7th. So there's still a chance for some really good points for these guys. It is the final race of the season. After the racing in Division 1, I believe, unless there's any stewarding that's going to say otherwise, that Sharky will win the overall points championship between all the drivers across all classes. And it's also going to be the Pro Class champion. I believe that S7R's... oh my gosh, why can't I think of his name all of a sudden? What is going on? Let It Rip. That's what I'm thinking of. I think Let It Rip is going to be the Pro-Am champion, too. All right, so now Toolshed in. He's pretty safe. He's got back out on the track, gotten away from those guys. Renegade's gotten up to 5th. Hitcho is just dealing with Wooly right now. And then there's Kawazuri coming flying through. Let's check out what's going on in the back. So Mr. Jones climbing the hill now. He's kind of on his own there. Hi-Fi Man not far behind, but enough. Coming into turn 3 now is Old Man... Old Man J is coming into the final turn now. Spider's the one climbing the hill now. Got it. Got it. Powers into the final corner, coming across to complete lap 24. And he has just been unstoppable. Even with his pit stop mistake, he is just destroying the field. He's doing so good. Oh, wait. Look at this. Nigel and Method still battling it out. Method's like, I ain't done with you yet. Come on back here, RWB. HyPrix got something to say to you. Doing onboard with Method through this lap. Watching the tail end of Venom. This is for P2, this battle we're watching. Trying to get a late entry and try to get more speed. Doesn't quite work. Nigel made that entry pretty good. No walls. Don't hit any walls. Ooh, yeah, that is such a tricky corner right there because the car wants to get off camera. When you hit the gas, that rear wheel just wants to slide out from underneath you. You gotta be real easy on the throttle there. And ooh, you need downforce through here, so nice and easy. And then this one is the goofy braking. You brake at the board and just kind of drag your brake and slowly apply as you're going through. You do not want to lock up your wheels in that section or your car is in the wall. Right down into Forest Elbow. Now this one's important. Get a good exit out of here. That's not a good exit. And watch as the other car just starts to disappear. It is that important to get that exit right because it sets up your entire run down here. And there he goes flashing. It's like, bye, love you. And that is the worst feeling right there when you're battling someone, you see them pull that kind of a gap, and you're like, oh, that was all my fault. All my fault. We've got 7 minutes left. So about 3 laps. This lap coming up, and 2 more. Will be about right. So Powers is your leader. I know, Powers, we haven't given you much camera time, but I mean, hello, you don't have anybody to battle. You're all by your lonesome out there. But way to go, dude. Really, really kicking butt in this race. And yeah, I mean, you're just making it happen. Let's see if we can catch you under some lights here. Well, there aren't really many lights up on the hill. Oh, don't hit the walls now. Don't scratch the paint. At the top of the hill he goes. Nigel climbing the hill. There's some blue flags in front of him. Why is he getting blue flagged? Is it him or is it... oh, there's somebody in front of Tool Shed. Who is that? That is one of the black flag drivers. Tool Shed makes his way around. That's one way to get it done. That's a way to get it done. Man, Tool Shed's having a great race, sitting up in 4th. Oh, man, if you hadn't gone off the track right there a couple laps ago, you'd probably be right there battling with these guys for P2, for the podium spots. That would have been... Oh, go get him, Tool Shed. You could do it. It's going to be hard, but you can do it. Renegade still up in front of Hitcho, but Kawazuri now has made his way around Hitcho as well. So Kawazuri will be the next car to find Renegade. He wants to get that 5th spot. He wants to get the win, but he's not gonna. Not from this far back and not from this little time. But what he will get is an opportunity to go for 5th position. So we'll see if he can make that work. Hitcho in 7th. Wooley's a bit too far back to make anything happen down Conrod this time around. J-Rod himself is in the same predicament. And then up on the hill by himself is Hi-Fi Man. And then there is Spider in 12th up on the hill. Old Man Jay is just kind of stuck. All these other cars are coming up on him, and he's like, what do I do? All right, so Kawazuri is going to make his way around the lap traffic, as he does. Let's check back up here and see what's going on here. So Nigel's still sitting in 2nd. He's got a pretty decent gap heading up into the mountains, so no mistakes, no whammies, and he'll be sitting pretty good for the podium places. 2 or 3, one of those 2, unless he makes a major mistake. And since the race is over, I'm not giving him any bad juju, right? Because it's already happened. Whatever's happened. Toolshed in fourth. Toolshed, this is gonna be good for you. Just keep it clean and get that P4, baby. That's some good points. Renegade has Kawazuri now in his mirrors right there. Kawazuri is not going to be patient about this. The time is running out. There's less than 3 minutes left in the race. And he's going to want that 5th spot. Hitcho in 7th, Wooly 8th. There is Mr. Jones in 9th. Hi-Fi Man in 10th. Listen to that Z4. I love the sound of that car. That's so good. Old Man Jay in 11th. 12th is Spider. We lost a driver. Who did we lose? Who did we lose? Who did we lose? Spider Steel here. Oh, we lost Nolander. I didn't realize we lost Nolander. Ah, man, sorry, bud. I hope you didn't get. Well, I hope it was a disconnect and not something else, because then that would have just made me angry. Oh, hold on. What's going on here? Nigel is defending. Okay, let's go back and watch this. This looks like it'll be fun. All right, so Method or Speed Freak. Oh, Speed Freak gets a good run. So Nigel's like, screw this. I'm staying defensive. I'm going to keep this inside corner. He's going to pressure him, keep him way outside. Smart. And he makes it work. But, ooh, look at this. Speed Freak's getting all kinds of good exits here. Nigel's just going to have to go defensive. He goes defensive, moves out a little bit to the right to get some more entry into the corner, and just keeps Method out there. But here we go. Lap 28. 2.5 minutes. So they got this and one more. So this is your penultimate lap. And Nigel staying defensive. Yep, he's going to hug that apex. Keep it tight. Don't let him by. Ooh, this is good stuff. Let me check on this Renegade Kawazuri thing. Yeah, that's not happening. Okay, so we're gonna stay right here. No, I want to go in. I want to go in the car. Here we go. Okay, Method trying his best to find a way around Nigel for that second place spot. They're up on the mountain right now. They're low on fuel. This is the penultimate lap. When they come across the start-finish line, that will be their final lap to go. So there's not a lot of spots left. He needs to be right here. There you go. Right on the back of him. Ooh, getting a little bit too late. You want to be right on the back of him. Get up close at Forest Elbow as best you can so you can make that run. And you know Nigel is freaking out right now. He's going to be super defensive trying to hold that corner. Okay, let's watch from the chase cam. So Nigel trying to defend this corner. Method is going to be in that slipstream. Look, watch this. He's going to climb all the way up. I think he's going to make a move. He's going to make a move. He doesn't know which side to go on. He crosses over. Ooh, they're close. Nigel's defensive, holding that inside line, and makes it. Oh no! Ah, this is awesome. Oh, these two are putting on a great race, folks. This is how you get racing done. Nigel is full defensive mode. There is not another thing he's going to be doing right now. Okay, we've only got about 35 seconds left in the race. Oh! Where's Powers? Powers is ahead of them. He'll come across the line. We won't miss that. In about 20 seconds from now, we'll try to catch some of the drivers coming across the line. But I don't want to miss this. Battle for P2 is epic. I'm loving this. Got about 8 seconds left. Okay, I'm going to quickly run down here to these drivers. Old Man Jay crosses the line now in 11th. Who is this? There we go. There is Hi-Fi Man. Will come across in a top 10. That's great points. Good job, Hi-Fi Man. And the next person that's going to come across is going to be our leader. So let's go back and keep an eye on this little battle here. Right now, the leader's just coming out of Forest Elbow, heading down Conrad. And these guys, oh, this is your last chance, Speed Freak. It is your last chance. He's got to make it right. Late entry. Oh, I don't know. And there's lap traffic that's going to give Nigel a slipstream that he can use. There he goes. And that somebody's, oh, that was close. I think that was Spider Team that was coming off the track there. But, oh, I don't want to miss that. But we got to watch this. Powers comes across. There is your winner. Powers takes the lead here in round 6. Congratulations, man. That was awesome. All right, here we go. Nigel, they're coming through the Armor All Bridge now. Nigel is sitting in the 2nd place spot, but it's not over. Method has one last chance right here. Dive in, get it done. On the gas, try to go, try to go, try to go. Oh, it's just not going to work, and Nigel's going to come home with the 2nd place finish. And Speed Freak, okay, we got to do some justice for that. We got to get the right camera view so we can get them coming across the line, right? Because that was looking awesome. That should look good. Both of them coming across to the finish line now, and Nigel takes the win. Method comes across. Here comes Toolshed across. He's going to get 4th place. Way to go, bud. Good job. And Kawazuri will come home in P5. Not far behind is Renegade. Drove that M3 like a bandit and got all the way into 6th place from the back of the field. Hitcho, a few little problems, but comes home with 7th place with Wooly right behind. And here comes Mr. Jones. Will come across in 9th. But that is the race. Powers takes the win. Woo, doggy. That was a fun little last part of the race. I like that. That's good stuff. So here we go. There is our unofficial podium. Powers comes home with the win. Venom in P2. Speed Freak in P3. Oh, that was pretty great. That was pretty great. Well, we don't have any interviews and stuff to do because, you know, this race was yesterday. So pretty much just going to say thank you to everybody. You know, we try hard. It takes a lot of work to put on these events and to try to keep track of all the drivers and where they belong and who they are and all these things. And so appreciate all of the drivers for participating and for being good sports about, you know, the BMW series being one of our test bed series that we use towards the World Cup event. So it was a lot of fun. Thank you all for coming back out and hanging out with us. And a big shout out to HyPrix. Thank you for everything all season long, making everything look awesome. Making it all look awesome. And don't forget, coming up on Tuesday, this is your chance to throw some late 60s muscle cars out on track, full tuning and horsepower and all that. That 70s show, go check it out in the Discord. He can show you all the tunes and get you everything that you need. So that's it. That was the final round of the BMW Cup for the Lobby 3, and that was fun. So thanks everybody for coming and hanging out. I'm going to go try to take some rest. I'm going to try to figure out how to get some of the smoke out of my house and and continue on with life. So thanks everybody for coming by, and we'll catch you next time. Don't forget, you can go watch the other races on our YouTube channel all season long. All right? Take care, everybody. Bye.